Y'all, for years I have shared pictures of our homeschooling adventures. At times I've even been transparent about struggles and achievements along the way, but I have longed to share more of our homeschooling journey. I truly long to come alongside other parents and encourage them to take the leap in reclaiming their right as the primary educator and influencer in their child's life. Military life has offered me so many opportunities to meet amazing moms and dads all over the country who yearn to homeschool their children. A few of you are watching this and shaking your heads because you sought out my help on your journey. I offered some nuggets of wisdom, I'm sure, but many times I failed at truly partnering with you and mentoring you along the way. I'd like to say I regret my failures, but the truth is so many of you met me during seasons where there was just no more of me to give. Outside of welcoming you into my home where you could observe the crazy, I failed at seeking you out when you needed me most, and I do wish that I could have done more. Sometimes, though, we get so caught up trying to help others that we leave our home life on life support. I've desperately tried to avoid that pitfall because the success story doesn't reach that point without an intentional investment, and I'm grateful to have found my limitations along the way. Well, after 9 years, I'm finally at a place in my journey where God is saying it's time. God has opened the door for this platform to be a space where Justin and I can partner in a new way that challenges him creatively and helps me to be more intentional about sharing all the wisdom gained over the years. I know these lessons weren't for my benefit alone. While I plan to share more recent struggles and triumphs in our homeschooling journey, because let me tell you, homeschooling a high schooler is a whole new basket of exciting challenges. I think it's important to first reflect on how we got here. It's easy to look at the product and make assumptions about the process. I love what I do and I cherish each moment I'm given with these kids, but it would be false to pretend tears weren't shed over the perceived failures along the way. Anxiety is real and a demon that must be tackled along the road. I want to encourage you all in knowing that this roller coaster was a ride I thought I had to get off of at times, but there were no emergency exits, and I'm grateful for that. In the months to come, expect honest reflections on the beginnings of Tailor Made. You'll get the perspective of a homeschooling mother who not only made it through the initial hurdles, but also had time to mentally process and download the deeper lessons each season was designed to teach. Spoiler alert. The painstaking process of teaching a child to read is not singularly designed for your child's benefit. To every parent that has ever taught a child to read, ask them how much patience they learned along the road, and ask them if that patience didn't help sustain them as they continued along their homeschooling journey. If you are called to the task, I promise you will be equipped at each step of the journey. Tailor-made is not just about tailoring education to fit our kids' needs. It's about recognizing as parents that each of us is tailor-made to provide everything our children need. We are all uniquely equipped to manage our kids' personalities, disabilities, temperaments, passions, and we have to stop doubting our abilities as parents and just step out on faith. To the parents who are 1 month into their journey, I promise it gets better. To the parents that have been at it for 5 years and are exhausted, I promise your investment will produce a return like no other can. And to the parent watching with a desire in their heart, don't be afraid. Remember, you were tailor-made.
And cut.